Welcome back to the channel. If you're addicted to apples, you've come to the right place. Hi, my name is... Stupid thing. Don't need to wear it in here. Hi, my name is Nick. Today, we're unboxing this box. It's pretty obvious what it is. Let's get straight to it. Okay, let's unbox. And there you have it. That's all the mice in one box. A mouse in plural is mouses, but people commonly call them mice. So these are the common Apple mice we used to get bundling with the machines. All these ones here would be bundling with a particular Mac of some kind. I did get a couple of HPs some time ago. And these are the new type of mice I used to sell in my shop. So we're going to test out all these and see if they work or if they don't, and then I'll just give a rating of the mice at the end of the video. So I'm going to pick up the mice one by one, starting from the top left here. Try out this HP mouse. PC mice have got really long cables for some reason. Seems to be okay. Got this Mac. All good. Left. New folder. Work alright. Check the scroll. Yep. Scrolls up and down. No problems. Seems okay. Although this HP mouse suits its black and silver range of HP products, I'll give this mouse a rating of 2 stars out of 5. Next we've got this Belkin mouse. Again, long cable. Very straightforward 3-button mouse. Does not work. Not working. Nope. Although this Belkin mouse was comfortable in design, it actually didn't work. So I give this mouse a rating of 1 star out of 5. Next mouse is this Logitech mouse, black one. Or the PC type mouse again. That's working okay. Scroll is okay. 2-button mouse. New folder. Good. Passes the test. Although this Logitech mouse is similar to the other ones that I have, it's a bit black and it's a bit boring, so I give this mouse a rating of 2 stars out of 5. Next mouse, this Lenovo mouse. Looks pretty chunky. I like the size. It's okay. A bit dirty. This doesn't track as easy. Yeah, scrolls up and down okay. The scrolling is not good on this type of table. All working. This Lenovo mouse is very black and very boring. Doesn't scroll that well either. So I'll give this mouse a rating of
2 stars out of 5.
Next mouse is this Logitech mouse. I got a lot of these with some Mac Pros that we purchased some time ago. Quite like it. Scroll's alright, click is good. Yeah, nice mouse. Good alternative to the Apple mouse.
I really like the feel of this Logitech mouse. I even like the look of it, the design. It actually feels really comfortable. Scrolling is really good. So for that, I give this mouse a rating of 4 stars out of 5.
Next mouse is this other Logitech mouse. I used to get a number of these with machines. So all these non-Apple mice were bundled in with Macs that I purchased over the years. So they couldn't afford to have an Apple mouse like that or that. So they bundled in a Logitech mouse or HP mouse or something like that. Sometimes even with a HP keyboard. But they gave you a keyboard and mouse regardless. And this is just one of them. A little bit dirty. Clean up okay. So it's a little bit slow tracking. It's going all over the place too. So the tracking is not 100%. And sometimes it's got to do with the surface. Yeah, it scrolls okay. Believe it or not as good as the other Logitech mouse. Yeah, quite good.
This Logitech mouse fits comfortably in the hand. It is a nice size. It doesn't track properly. That's probably the only downfall of it. So I give this mouse a rating of 3 stars out of 5.
Okay, next mouse is a Microsoft mouse. So fairly common on the PC area. And overall, I like this mouse because it glows there. It's got a nice glow on it. And it's nice and big and comfortable. Some people don't like the big mice. I'll show you the smaller ones in a minute. But to me, I think it's quite nice. Tracks pretty good. I've had many of these in the past. Yeah, that's a nice mouse. I quite like it.
This Microsoft mouse does fit comfortable on the hand. It is popular in the PC world. I give this mouse a rating of 3 stars out of 5.
Okay, the next two mice are actually Apple mice. One of the wireless ones and one of the wired ones. So the Pro mouse is one of the first ones that came out in the clear case like that. After the Puck mouse, which I don't have it here at this point, but I do have Puck mice. And these were actually quite good. There was a black and there was a white version. And this is one of the first versions here that came out with the clear on the bottom there, the grey colour there. Next one, which is still a Pro mouse, I think it still had the same model number. It came with a white base on the bottom of it. Okay. So this is a Mighty mouse. This came out after that with the scroll. And that came out with that white base. So that had a white base as well as a second generation of this Pro mouse. Obviously this one's discolored a little bit, as you can see there. The Mighty mouse was one of the worst mouse to be released by Apple. Whilst we've got this one out here as well. So there was a Pro mouse, both in a black and a white. There's the Mighty mouse and then the Magic mouse. So there is a wireless one of these. No wire. There's a wireless one of these, and this is the third generation of the Mighty mouse, which wasn't too bad. There's a lot of criticism on these ones, so people are still preferring the Mighty mouse, believe it or not, because it was wide. So anyway, we'll put this one away. So the Mighty mouse wasn't part of this group lot, so I'm not going to demonstrate it. So this one here. It's a very nice design. You can see single button mouse, had to hold down the control key. So the one button mouse or the single button mouse Apple had since the first Mac that came out in 1984 all the way up to around about 2010, 11, 12 where they had the wired Mighty mouse, and then they eventually dropped that in the iMac range. Then only had the wireless, which they've got a few wireless ones now. But it's a nice simple design and I quite like that particular mouse. Actually, as an Apple mouse, it's probably the better one out of all of them.
As simple as this mouse looks, Apple had a winner here. Single click mouse, nice ergonomic design, simplicity at its best. For this, I give this mouse a rating of 4 stars out of 5.
The next mouse is this Magic Mouse, actually the third of the wireless mice. So now it requires pairing, yet I can't pair it. So I've got to pull out my mouse, my wired mouse, to get my Bluetooth mouse going for some stupid reason. There it is. Pair it, and it's connected. So this did have the secondary clicker, but I think you had to enable it under mouse, which is that. So click on the right side, there you go, new folder, fine. So you do have to enable that, doesn't come as per normal. So let's just close that, and you can scroll up and down. Look, this is not too bad. I think these had a habit of actually dropping out. So let's just turn that off. Right, so connection lost. Turn it back on again. And there you go. It's gone into pairing mode. See that? Focus. Pairing. So, got a problem. Connecting up the mouse again. Bluetooth. Not connected. Still in pairing mode. Disconnect. Remove. Still looking for it. There it is. Pair it up. Working fine. Connected. All good. Shows up. Connected. So I'm going to switch this off and switch it back on again and see if it gives me the same error. Switch off. Connection lost. Turn it back on again. Goes back into pairing mode. Now these mice had a problem with this. I think it was a common problem. So I can't switch this off without it going to pairing mode again. Disconnect, remove, and wait for it to pair up again. Pair. And we're connected again. It's probably the reason why this mouse was actually in this box. That's what makes these mice terrible. It's just a terrible mouse for that reason. I think they were very common. There might be a simple fix to that. I'll actually look it up. Let's go back in this box.
Although this Magic Mouse is very unique in its design, no buttons, no scroll button, and very, very sleek. You could see the pairing was very, very poor, and no wonder that these got a very poor rating with Apple with its failure rate. So I give this mouse a rating of 2 stars out of 5. Wait.
There comes a time when I received numerous Apple desktop machines and no keyboards and no mice came with them. So I had to buy some alternatives, and these were the alternatives. So this was a common alternative that was for a beige mouse, but the issue I had with that was it was USB. It'll work on any Mac that's got a USB port, obviously. The only beige Mac that you could put a USB card into was a beige G3. You probably could put it into a Power Mac, maybe with some drivers. I can't quite remember now off the top of my head if we could do it, but this was probably good for a beige G3. Actually, a 2-button mouse, no scroll. Okay. This came with a bamboo keyboard, so that's just the mouse to go with it. I thought that was quite cool. Just like the idea of that. Not a very good mouse though overall. Then we've got various other mice, like this little mini mouse here. These little mini mice. Sold a lot of them, but they're just quite small, which I'll demonstrate in a minute. And these ones are glowing, I remember that. These may or may not work. And then this is the alternative to the Apple white mouse. I could not give these away. I still do have a box of these somewhere. Probably still got about 20-30 of them. But this is just probably a sample out of all the ones that I've got. So let's just go into it very quickly. This one here, obviously I can't test, but I know I have tested this before. It is quite a nice little small mouse and does glow. I like the fact that it does glow, and it is quite compact.
Although I couldn't open up this neon mouse and use it because it's a new seal pack, I have used one before, and it does fit comfortably in the hand because of the thickness of it. It does glow, it's really funky, so I give this mouse a rating of 3 stars out of 5.
It's a bamboo mouse. It does glow. These are prone to cracking, and once they crack, the keyboards weren't that good. Okay, I only got 10 of them, 10 sets. I was lucky to get rid of them. The tracking's not that good. It's very stiff. It's quite a hard mouse to work. I mean, the idea is there, the novelty's there. Not a very good mouse.
Although this bamboo mouse is actually funky in design and glows on the bottom side, it actually doesn't scroll very well. The mouse buttons don't click very well, and they do break very easily. So I'll give this mouse a rating of 2 stars out of 5.
This mouse did come with a keyboard and a wireless round dongle that you had to plug into the USB. It was actually quite a good mouse, and the keyboard was quite good, and I still do have them in stock. Some wireless ones, and I will review one day, maybe do a video on it. But I know it is a pretty good mouse, so I'm not too sure why this one's free. I probably had a faulty keyboard.
I have used this before and it has a lot of functionality. It does fit really comfortably in the hand, so I'll give this mouse a rating of 3 stars out of 5.
Next is this beige mouse. As I said to you, it's just a trackball mouse. Very simple in design. 2 buttons, no scroll. Your folder, all good. It does scroll quite well. Now, as with any ball mouse, you still have to clean the interior. They still got the tracks, as you can see there. So still got the 3 little wheels. But I think I had 100 of these, and have sold most of them. Good mouse.
This beige mouse fits comfortably in the hand. 2 buttons, no scroll, ball mouse, very simple in design. I give this mouse a rating of 3 stars out of 5.
Next mouse is a black and silver type mouse. I tried to match this up with Power Mac G4s, which came in a black and a silver range. Had a number of these. This one could be one of my old ones. It's a little worn. It still works. They used to light up, I think. Scroll's still working. Yep. New folder. Yeah, this is probably one of my personal ones I had sitting around somewhere, but that did used to glow. It does fit the hand quite nicely, actually. I don't mind that size mouse.
I was selling a lot of these with Power Mac G4s at the time. They're very comfortable in the hand. This one just doesn't glow, so for that I give this mouse a rating of 3 stars out of 5.
I'll take this out of the packet.
Oh, that's a bit dusty. It is quite new.
It's not a bad mouse overall. The scrolling on this with these big chunky teeth there, as you can see, I find that a little bit distracting actually. It's a nice mouse though. Overall, I think this is a good mouse. Tracks quite well. Actually, that's not too bad. It doesn't actually, that's quite good. It's a lot better than I thought. Yeah, it's got the third button. Yeah, quite a nice mouse.
This could have been an alternative to the Apple Pro mouse. 2-button mouse, scroll wheel, it does light up, but very simple in its looks, and this is probably why it wasn't a winner with my customers. They just wouldn't buy it, didn't have that Apple symbol on it. But I like it, it does glow, it does actually feel really good. For that reason, I'm giving this mouse a rating of 4 stars out of 5.
Next mouse is this mini mouse. It's a 3D optical mouse, brand new in the packet. This one I probably had on demo. And the good thing about these ones were great for laptops. You can actually extend it out. These used to match a lot of the power books, and used to be able, you could still do that, but people found them a little bit too small. But it is a mini mouse, it is quite small. Scrolls up and down quite nicely. Again, about 100 of these or so. Probably got down to maybe these two. That's it. Nice mouse.
This mini mouse was sold with a lot of laptops in mind. Quite small, good use on the palm rest, retractable cable, but they were a little bit too small. So for that, I give this mouse a rating of 3 stars out of 5.
Last but not least is this mouse. I found this one to be a very good mouse. Now, hopefully these ones still work. As you can see there, let's just try it first. So that's got a little bit of a chunky feel. Not too bad, a little bit of getting used to. Some people don't like that. Yeah, that still works okay. Again, you could have that on your desktop there. The good thing about this is it glows. Glows in the dark. So I'm going to switch off all the lights here. You can see it glows in the dark. And it changes colour. I like this, it's really, really cool. I've just got one light on at the moment. I don't know if you can see that. It's in pitch blackness. Just think it's cool the way it just glows and changes colour too. So that's that mouse. I really do like this mouse. I just think it's a cool feature. I had this whilst I had my shop. That one works alright too. Just love the way it glows.
What can I say about this mouse? It's clear, it glows, it's funky, not the most ergonomic, it just changes colours, it's just nice. I just love it, and this is a winner with all my customers when I used to sell them. So for that reason, I give this mouse a rating of 5 stars out of 5. Just to keep the mouse theme going, here's a little bit of a video of it glowing in the dark, just to end this video. So I hope you liked it. Give us a thumbs up. I don't usually say it a lot. And until the next video. See ya.